Hey guys, it's Jay from the GamebustersUK, and I somewhat hate to do this. Let me close my door a little bit. I don't want to close my door because it's kind of hot, but in case like my parents decide to, or my mum may decide to come in my room, and yeah, while I'm recording, I'm probably thinking, why the hell am I talking to myself, even though she knows I record. But anyway, so this isn't really an update. This is somewhat important to you guys if you follow us though, so I'd just like, you know, possibly you to just take the time to listen to this. I'll try not to be too long. Yes, it's a rant, you can probably tell by the video, but it is important. The reason being, it's to do with the comments section. Now, yes, this is a YouTube/Google Plus rant. Hey, where do I begin? Right, so you guys know about Google Plus, right? It was around like, was it 13, I think, 2013, where like YouTube was like, here you go, and I think they like gave the rights to Google or whatever, and then Google fucked it right in the arse and ruined everything. You get no inbox, instead we have to look at our little alerts thing, go down a list of comments that sometimes don't exist, make certain comments that basically aren't even spam, but they think they're spam for whatever reason, and then you can't always approve them. I've noticed sometimes I try and approve a comment and it won't let me, and I'm like, why? This guy's not saying anything wrong. Someone asked me a question before, right, and I couldn't reply to them because there was no reply button. What? Okay, now the reason why I'm ranting about this now, well, to be honest, I don't even know how I ignored it, but you know, us guys, GamebustersUK, and me, Jamie, Mark, I assume he hovers around on the channel and keeps an eye on it sometimes, but you know, mainly me and Jamie as well. You know we're not a popular channel, that's okay. Unfortunately, people don't like watching our videos, we can't do anything about it. You know, it's disheartening, but we can't do anything about it. I am appreciative, that's the word, of people who do follow us and do like our content, and you know, we're gonna keep doing it until we get bored, regardless of whether we suddenly make 10,000 views. That's probably not gonna happen. It probably would have happened by now. We've been doing this for about 5 or 6 years. You'd think we would have at least picked up to like 100 to 200 views per video, but that's not the case. More like our views are kind of scattered. You know, the ones like DBZ videos are popular because it's DBZ, not because I'm playing the game and they like my commentary. It's because it's DBZ. They couldn't care less about me. They'd probably rather not hear about me in the background and just be like, look, I just want to watch you, you know, I don't mind watching you play the game, but I don't care about your commentary, you suck, you're boring, whatever. That's fine. I can't do nothing about it. I mean, I'm trying to do my own style. My style was pretty much the random. We were the random busters. You know, I had this idea where we'd have like a game buster. We've got the intro, but we'd have like the, you know, kind of like the whole, oh, we're busting that game. And I even said to the guys before, I may have mentioned this, is that our intro page is, you know, Game Busters, like no entry for like Ghostbusters, over Super Mario Bros. 3, to say as if, you know, we're going to, I don't know, bust this game. You know, we're going to beat it so good or whatever, and we've done it, but we haven't even played a Mario game except for New Super Mario Bros, which is temporarily postponed. We'll get to that hopefully in at some point, but yeah, we haven't done it yet. But you know, we try our best. There's nothing, I guess, particularly special about us. Really, our team Let's Plays was, in my opinion, even myself, our highlights, because I'm not very entertaining. I even know I'm not very entertaining, but I still try because I enjoy it. You know, I do it more for me. If people like my videos, fantastic. If you don't, which pretty much shows on my views, I can't do nothing about it. I'm not going to start copying people and try and get views like them, because that's not me. I want to just do my own stuff. But then it led me to think that, right, I don't get feedback. People tell me if my videos suck. You know, I don't get many views. You know, if you guys don't want to watch my videos, you don't tell me why. You know, well, you might not even dislike the video or like the video. You're indifferent. But you know, I do appreciate people commenting, and then I thought, well, Google Plus does sometimes stop comments, and the reason why I thought about this more recently now is, I think it was yesterday or a couple of days ago. What's the date there? It's 10th of the 7th, so I think it was yesterday. I got a comment from Google Plus on my Gmail account saying this person has commented on my video. And I looked at it and I was like, ah, is that a subscriber? And someone, I hope this guy doesn't mind, but he basically was commenting on my Rayman 1 video, and he said, oh, I didn't expect to see this so soon. Not that I'm complaining great stuff, by the way. I was like, oh, thank you. The way he said it made me think that he's commented somewhere before. I can't say I've noticed that he has. My apologies if you have. But at the same time, if you have commented on a video and you've maybe asked about Rayman or thought about Rayman, or maybe even watched my Spyro the Dragon Let's Play, and you heard that I said I was going to do Rayman, and you commented maybe saying, oh yeah, Rayman, oh, looking forward or whatever, but I don't always see the comments now. And I was like, of course, Google Plus, ruining things again. This dude, other people might actually be commenting more than I realised, than Jamie realised. You know, Jamie fell down that is not getting many views on his video. You never know, right? I mean, the chances are that we probably get one comment in like 2 months, which is kind of sad. Maybe, okay, a bit more realistic. Okay, maybe a couple of comments a month, depending. Nah, that's still. It depends. It depends on the person. You know, if it's like Video Game Stupid, you know, because we collab and we got on really well. Depending on the video, he may comment like 3 times on different videos, you know. But if it's like somebody he's not interested in, then we might not get his comments. So it could be like 1 or 2 comments, maybe one from Footloose, because I know he supports us as well. You know, things like that. Besides that, you know, we might not get many other comments, but it made me think. There could be a comment on Banjo-Kazooie on one of Jamie's playthrough, but it doesn't link to it, or it doesn't say it. Okay, going back to the comment, right? So I was in my Gmail account, clicked on the link. The comment was there, as I told you. Cool, thumbs up. It was like, ah, cool. You know, if this guy did actually comment on another video, I haven't seen it. And I blame Google Plus, because I want to interact with people, subscribers. I want you guys to tell me what you don't like about us. Maybe we can improve. What you like about us, what you don't like about us, you know, constructive criticism, whatever. And I remember someone saying before that we don't do anything particularly different than other Let's Players. We're okay guys. Our quality could be a little bit better. And that's why I work my own style. The only problem is I can't drag Mark and Jamie to do everything with me. They've got lives, they've got things to do, especially Mark. You know, he'll come back in his own time if he wants to, but he's busy. You know, he's got more stuff to do than I have. YouTube isn't my life, but at the moment, because I've got the time, it's more of my hobby. You know what I mean? It is my hobby, but I've got more time to deal with it, and I'm trying to look at the videos, trying to maybe remove some crappy old videos, not all of them. You know, it's nice to look back at some of the old Let's Plays and think, wow, we used to be that crap, and there's a lot of them. Like, there's a lot of bad quality ones, and unfortunately it's a lot of our group Let's Plays which were really fun, but because I had, like, you know, rubbish recording software, I couldn't do anything about it. At the time I was pretty much a student and I wasn't on much money. So we were just eager, we were like, oh yeah, we got the time, let's do this, even though our software's so crap. And I did my best to try and edit it out with the editor that I have, and now I've got better equipment, arguably, because I think my HDPVR is dying, that's another thing. We don't have time to do it anymore, which, you know, I've said time and time again, it's a shame, you know, because especially if that was the main thing that people liked, and then you stop doing it, you're like, oh, it's just me on my own, and I'm not very entertaining. I can bounce off Mark. Mark's sarcastic and hilarious. Jamie, he's somewhat a little, like he takes the piss, but it's like hilarious taking the piss, and he swears all the time, and you know, he's like, oh fuck, I failed, oh shit, oh. You know, I can bounce off of him. And when Leon was there, you know, he's a smart guy, I can bounce off of them. I'm better when I bounce off of people. I'm terrible when I do single commentary. I try to do jokes, to laugh, I try to, you know, do things. That's why I need people's feedback. If they give me feedback, cool. However, if they give me feedback and I can't see it because of Google Plus, what can I do? And this is another thing I want to tell you guys, right? Does anyone know a way around this? Can anyone tell me about settings that I could change or something? I've looked at my settings and they're pretty much approval comments, you know, they just blah 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 blah. You know, and I even complained to Google because there's a forum which looks absolutely terrible, by the way. I was looking at this like, the hell, this is a forum? Anyway, we're on the forum complaining, and I said, look, right, I know this has been going on for at least 2 or 3 years now. This is annoying though. This doesn't help us, because especially if someone comments, right, like someone asked me before, hello, just wanted to know when you're streaming again, because perhaps he doesn't follow me on Twitter. I don't really use Twitter that much anyway. You know, I have like only a few followers, and they're just other Let's Players that I hardly ever speak to anymore. Probably just because they're doing their own thing, which is fair enough, and I'm doing my thing, you know. But you know, they're worried about their stuff, and that's it. If I had like a load of followers like other people, and they're like, and I was like, okay, I'll put links in the video saying, okay, if you want to know what I'm streaming or something, I'll put it on Twitter, and then you can follow me. But because we're not popular, people don't ask me, people don't say that. But now I'm starting to stream more, some people that don't know me on YouTube are starting to say, okay, well, we need to follow you somehow. They might not want to follow me on YouTube because they're just not interested, but they do want to follow my streams. So they might ask me, and they say, oh, you know, the only way they can do it, because they don't go on Twitch or whatever, not Twitch, sorry, Twitter, they can only just like put a comment on a video saying, you know, could you just tell me perhaps when you're going to stream? And I normally say, you know, every now and again it will be on a Saturday or a Sunday. Not always, depends on what I feel like playing. You know, and I always say to people, if you want me to play something on a stream, let me know and I will do it. Like I said, I can't do Bayonetta 2 anymore because of the whole Twitch issue. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll just say briefly that you can't do 18+ games on there anymore. I don't know why, but you can't. So I can't do Bayonetta 2, unfortunately. I can't show it to you. I mean, I could do like a blind impressions video on the channel maybe, but you know what I mean. If someone wanted me to stream Horror Warriors again, fine. I mean, I'm probably not going to do it unless someone asks me to, but if someone wants me to do it, I'll do it. But the thing is, right, I can't reply to some of these comments. This guy asked me when I'm going to stream, and I can't reply to him. There's no reply button. Why? I know the whole thing I was saying, you have to have a Google Plus account now to join, you know, well, ages ago to be on YouTube and whatnot and receive comments. And I was telling about how I was on the forum. Basically I said, look, you know, complaining about this issue and like, why can't I reply to comment? And someone was like, sometimes people delete their comments, and I'm like, oh yeah, but why would this dude who's basically saying, you know, great stuff as always, supporting us, likes our content, why would he delete that comment? There's nothing wrong with that comment. He's not being disrespectful. You know what I mean? It's not much to spam. Why would he delete that comment? You know? I mean, if you're watching this, comment if you can, and I will try and get back to you. Try and see if I can find your comment, if Google will let me. And tell me, have you deleted your comment? If you say no, then it's bullshit, which is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's absolute bullshit. I don't know if it was some admin from Google telling me that, you know, sometimes people delete their comments. And they said something about, as for the whole replying, some people might not allow you to reply to them. Why would someone ask me about something, right, ask me directly, which the only way I can tell them is if I reply back to them, not let me to reply back to them? What? How does that make any sense? That's why I'm saying this is important to you guys, because if you do comment, I might not always see your comment. I think I told you before that I think I'm going to update something that sometimes it's visible, sometimes it's not. This is getting annoying, man. Is there a way around this? I don't know. Ditch YouTube? Maybe, but unfortunately at the moment it's like still the most popular thing, arguably, but you know what I mean. Unless you're going to go on streaming on Twitch all the time or some shit, I don't know. But it's like, if there are people that comment and I can't see it and I don't reply to them, if they don't think, oh, it might be Google Plus screwing up, they ain't got the patience or whatever, they might think, oh, this person doesn't really care, so unsubscribe. Or maybe he's not subscribed, but he wants to ask me a question, and depending on whether I answer them in some way, he might decide to subscribe to me. I ain't gonna bother, he ain't asking my question, but I might not see it, thanks to Google Plus. That's annoying, you know. What am I supposed to do? This doesn't help us. This puts us down because we think, is it really us all the time? Do we suck that much, or is it that Google Plus is kind of helping us suck even more because we can't even get to those comments. You know, we can't even get to those comments, you know. I mean, sometimes I see a load of comments just come up, it's like fine. But then you see other comments that appear. Another thing I want to say about that comment I told you that was linked about that on the Rayman video, right? It's the whole, it appears but it doesn't appear, like it's not there. Again, they reckon, oh, it deleted it. But my reply button's not there either. Like, I replied to him saying thank you, and it's not there either, unless I click the link. I clicked the link, I thumbed up the comment, right? And it's there. It says I've got 5 comments altogether. I refresh the page, it then tells me I have 3 comments. What? 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 I go to like my the community bar, whatever the fuck, on YouTube. I check, it's not there. What? What? I go to my notifications, the bell thing, it's not there. Until I click on a different comment, then for some reason that comment is kind of combined with their comment, even though it's a different person. What? Huh? Why? Why? I would have not have noticed that, right? If I hadn't go on previous read and like, oh, what? Why is that comment with that comment? What the fuck? What? Why? Why? I don't understand. That's annoying, you know. And yeah, I don't like ranting. Some people argue say I don't like ranting. I'm English. Some people would say us English people, we just, you know, we're all drama. We're all fucking shit, fucking no job. And some of us are like that, unfortunately. You know, we're kind of depression. You know, we're kind of, you know, and we drown our sorrows in alcohol. But yeah, there you go. Okay, this is what I want you guys to do. If you're watching this, I'd really appreciate it. Just put a comment. You can say hello. You can say testing. I just want to know if I can see your comment. Alright? Any one of you, I don't know how long I'll leave this up. It's up for a while. Just, yeah, put anything you want. Do la 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 for all, I don't care. GamebustersUK is a pile of rubbish, I don't care. As long as I can see your comment, right, I'll know. But if I can't see your comment, something like, what? What? You know, and I'll try and reply back to you, right? Maybe I'll do like a video later on saying these are the comments I've seen, or this is the comment I've linked to, whatever, you know. And not only that, sometimes I go to my Gmail account and it tells me I haven't got any comments, and I go to the community channel thing and it tells me I have. So it's like, is it there or is it not? Is it not there or is it? I don't understand, guys. I really don't. It's just, you know, we're not very popular, you know, but we still do what we do. We like doing what we do and we enjoy it. We appreciate all you guys' support. So yeah, all I can say is, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you could just leave a little example comment below, and I'll see if I can get back to you. And then perhaps maybe in a week or so, a couple of weeks, I'll try and round up any comments and basically say, okay, so I've got this comment, I've got this comment, I've got this comment, and see if I've got any of the whole link problems where they're there and not there, they're there and they're not there, and whatnot. And, you know, a lot of things just don't make sense. Deleting a comment when it's perfectly fine, and things like that. You know, I mean, I've heard someone delete a comment before and they're like, oh sorry, I deleted the comment, and then they replied. But I don't know, I don't doubt it. Unless anyone could tell me, yeah, they deleted their comment because they made a mistake or something, fair enough. But I don't know, guys, I'm not very convinced. You know, if you guys are trying to give us feedback, trying to comment and ask us things, and we just can't see it because of bloody Google Plus, then, you know, we've got a real problem. But if it's just not many comments or hardly any at all, it's like one every now and again, but it's still, you know, any comments appreciative. And if I can't see it, I can't get to you. You know, it's stupid. It's yeah. Anyway guys, I think I'll leave it there. And yeah, I appreciate anyone who watches this, anyone who feels my pain. I'm sure any Let's Players will feel my pain. You know, I'm glad for your guys' support and everything, taking the time to listen to this, you know. I promise to try and keep an eye on things, but it just really depends on how Google Plus wants to let me, and if it thinks you're spam and then I can't approve your comment for some reason, even though there's the approve button. This has been going on for a long time, but you know, just that comment yesterday or a couple of days ago just made me think, look, right, I need to see if I can somehow, you know, put down the nitty gritty, you know. Can I do like some sort of comments test, or if there's anyone knows how to get around it, or maybe some sort of settings I can change that I haven't changed, then please let me know if you can in the comments section. I think we joked about this before, about the whole Google Plus, and you know, we probably can't be able to see your comment and stuff, but yeah. Alright guys, thank you for listening, and yeah, hope to see you guys soon. Take care.